I don't know what episode this is anymore. I lost count.
I have this certain urge to jump.
Related.
Medina is still leveling up. Also.
Yeah, but that doesn't kick him out of
to.
that doesn't kick him out of the leveling up screen. The movement like that doesn't do anything. I found a dogmatic thing, Medina. 10% more damage to Xenos and demons, and it's doubled if you're a dogmatic follower. Ooh. Appreciate it.
I feel like I'm gonna trigger some cutscene if I run around this way.
No, you're good. Until you come down here, you're good.
I misread one of my abilities, which is very distressing for me.
What is one of your abilities that you misread?
Yeah, it's
Keep your
just
wits about you.
some of the dual rolling mechanics. Because I went, yeah, let's try that because it'll be something other than just pew. Yes, good. Repeat. Pew. Yes,
Fair.
good.
But you could pew so many times.
Get to do it twice.
Well, then I can let you do it again.
Thaddeus, what are you doing?
Running
I
around
don't
the tap.
know where we are anymore.
Yep.
Rise above hardships.
We need to be here. Why?
Getting the steps in.
I always have a backup plan.
The peasants are doing exercise again.
Why do we need to be over here? There's no one to talk to or nowhere to go.
Keep your
Is there
guard
not?
up.
I didn't do anything. What? The fuck is your problem?
Talking to the blindfolded old man is how I fucked up being able to do everything else.
This is fine. I wasn't going to talk to him.
So don't go talk to the blindfolded old man just yet.
No, talk to
Not
the
yet.
foreman. This guy.
Or just take yourself some goop. Today the Lord Captain wandered into our slum will be remembered in legends. Locals and enforcers call me the foreman. I have no other name. You might say I'm in charge of this hole of a place. It's the guy that was watching you earlier.
Oh, hey. Yes, these people. I saw that there's a lot of people complaining about being hungry.
Hooray! You just helped some good family survive, all this divided up amongst them.
I saw you need to. No. I'm looking for the temple. Do you know where it is? What are you cooking in that vat?
Goop. It's edible. It's edible. Sometimes rats fall in. Those are.
That doesn't look edible. It's bubbling. But not good
It's just
bubbling,
bubbling up
acid
there. It's
bubbling.
not. Yeah, it's not. It's only bubbling up there. It doesn't bubble when it comes out.
Looks at the end exit spout.
It's fine.
We keep them down to one, and it keeps people from being dead.
Let me try some of the soup, please. Yes, I just want to try it.
I don't think that's a good idea. Mold slimes, acquired taste. Like 2 or 3 years worth of acquiring.
Can't be that bad, right? Let me try it.
I hope no one has noticed this is my 3rd time in queue. That guy spoke aloud very poorly. As you wish.
Could be worse, probably.
I found out if you're Astra Militarum, you can just do this, and it doesn't require you to do anything, because you've had worse. So much worse, as a Militarum guy.
Spoonful comes the immediate urge to regurgitate the disgusting sludge. The heave is followed by dizziness, yet you stoically persist and force a slimy chunk of something indeterminate down your throat. The crowd's gawking at you.
Congratulations, you're a
Right.
cannibal.
No, not yet.
Going to the
Not with this.
Emperor who nourishes
Oh.
us.
It's mainly mold.
Yeah, it's mostly mold and rats. There's no cannibalistic stuff in here, in this one.
People
Yeah.
go, woo. The Lord Captain himself has tried our food and found it worthy. Remember to be grateful for any nourishment, as it is a blessing. Crowd happy.
Crowd is
Yeah.
hey, this hidden auto stimulant.
Captain, I
Yeah.
beg another second of your attention. Please accept this gift from me, the common people of the Bay, for all the good you do us, the most precious thing we could get your lordship. For some free
cannot-
drugs.
If they did not move, they can or become immobilized, slowed, stunned, or prone, they gain 6 temporary wounds. Well, 6 for me. It's different. And if the wearer is conviction iconoclast, all their allies immediately gain the same number of wounds.
Which is good for everybody.
Yeah. I don't know what it would do for you, but it goes off of...
It's 6.
Yeah, it goes off of maximum MP.
There we go.
I always get the job done.
He's not bad.
Unless someone has a higher anything.
Hey, sir, there's a bunch of weapons crates that look like they shouldn't be here.
Where?
Right here.
You say right here. Oh, the old
answer
man
your
sitting
question?
in front of. Look at the fat mold slime. Look at whatever this is over here. And then I'll go talk to the old man.
Did you get that achievement, Eric?
Yes.
Cool.
Hey.
And these crates have a bunch of weapons in them.
What's with these weapons, old man?
Huh?
Here, you can have something to eat.
Could it be a miracle or a dream?
There's weapons next to you. Let me look inside them.
Huh? What? Huh? Nah, not here. That's crazy.
I don't mean to alarm you. I just want to know more about people. What's going on here?
Your people, our Lord Captain. Please, go away before they know you're here. They're plotting something terrible. It's where they hide there. Fool. That's a secrecy down the shitter, though. Hey, we gotta have a tussle. Glad I wasn't over there.
This is something I've not done before.
I'll make an example out of you.
It moved me. No.
It did move you.
I was ready.
First! Yeah!
I
gotta
was
protect the
so
foreman.
prepared.
I gotta protect the foreman.
Now it's gonna be so long.
It'll be fun.
I'm gonna go... I'm gonna do this.
I have a plasma pistol and a shotgun. Look at them all.
I'm gonna jump here.
Yeah, they are. All together.
Shall endure my wrath.
Nice.
It was inglorious.
You can just have these guys over
Oh, they
here.
have a plus 15 to ballista weapon and ballista skill.
Then I'm gonna do this.
None shall stand before me.
I'm gonna do this.
That is how it's done.
As stated previously, blade dancer. Well balanced.
Simply.
And each of these count as melee attacks, by the way. For the purposes of,
What does that have to do with anything?
for the purposes of getting extra MP. So each one of these gives me a chance. Each one of the death from aboves give me a chance of getting in more MP.
Just do your little hops.
Here you go, Dagon. He didn't push it.
There is only death, yours or mine.
I'm not going to be needed here.
Well, no, there's another blade dancer before you.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go there, you can kill two and charge that guy. I don't know if you're gonna get more out of that or not. I'm not sure. Yeah. Can also charge. Nah, no, you can't. Never mind. You can only charge him because he's behind a box. You can, however, daring breach. Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. I would use the
just
swing.
walk back over.
I would use the swing function of your pick. That will kill multiple.
Hammer is kind of immediately useless.
Yep. The only fucking thing it's good with. What's happening?
He's slowly walking forward.
I was trying to do the thing.
Oh, you have to move out of their attack of opportunity range. But he's already attacked
No.
this round.
He just can't use his... He can make melee and gun attacks, he just can't apparently use Psyker abilities all the time. Because this is Staring Breach, he can punch all he wants.
No, I know, but what he was trying to do was get the guy to make a opportunity attack against him, because when he does that, he takes damage. But that guy has already done an opportunity attack, and now you can go over here and kill that guy.
He's just gotta walk over there.
Because when anybody does a melee attack against him while he's on fire,
Mining
they
me.
take a lot of damage, or a decent chunk of damage.
He's just
There's like-
mining people.
Yeah, there's that guy and that guy left, and that's it.
Terrifying.
Okay, thanks, man.
No, but you can stand in front of that guy and
He's out of points.
be menacing.
Even though it said I had 2 movement, I was out of movement.
Okay, Cabela, you have 44 movement points.
Jesus Christ.
I do in fact have 44 movement points, meaning I
You
can
little
go all
dicks.
the way down
Just
here
run laps.
into the
Just-
next area.
Just run laps on the map.
Oh man.
Use one of them and start swinging. Just do little hops. You'll make.
I only have one hop though.
Not if
What's
you
the
go stab that
problem?
man. Stab that man.
That's
Slam
what
him.
I'm doing then right now.
So extra about it.
Brings me no pleasure.
You okay, Lord Captain? This cutthroat's dead, aren't you?
One of the throwing names with that.
I'm not sure. Maybe those freeloaders believed in the tales of Nemesis. As it happens, I've complained to that bast Captain Frezzo about some idiots who have been painting pictures on the walls, inciting people to do stuff. I've got everything under control. Had I known it would come to this, I would have nabbed those sods and thrown them in the pestilence pit myself. And now I'll be pestered by enforcers to no end. Fight damn it all.
What is this? Who is this Nemesis?
Just a story they tell around here. There's this chap they say wanders to lower decks, helping the poor who can't earn a living for themselves, and standing up to the officers and enforcers in defense of the weak. Except he's just a story and nothing more.
I will be talking to Fresno about this.
Fresno, Finsro.
I've given up on his name.
Frittata. He'll hear you out and not break your ribs.
Yep. Do you know where the temple is?
No, but it's that away.
Cool. Later. I just was staring at this guy's body this whole time.
Oh my god.
Everyone was dead.
Hey
You did
Medina,
this.
I found a secondary weapon for you.
What did you find?
Stolen autocannon.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Yeah, but he has the strength to carry it.
Do he?
Almost.
Damn.
I'm missing 5.
It's
Damn.
also, those things are also weird.
It's
Damage 4 to
just
6.
It doesn't matter. He's never going to use ranged weaponry because he has other things. But just him carrying that motherfucking thing around would be amazing.
They have Daka Daka mode, so it goes off their firing rate instead of the actual like bullets. So you shoot more times. It's just not as impressive as you would think it would be, given how fucking huge it is.
Mm-hmm.
I just do it for the looks.
Basically.
Exactly.
That's fine.
What do we have
Just
here?
imagining a regular human walking up and having that on his back. He just goes, oh, wait a minute.
Basically a minigun loaded in 22, though.
5 mil, but yeah.
Go. Ah, David, get up the thing.
Thank you for saving Arik.
What's that Zim Death cultists say? Your time has come or some shite. But why, though? Heh. Now we get some.
Fucking missed.
Just as I
Bunch of
planned.
nothing cargo. People are dying from easily curable ailments.
Rise to the
I'm on a
top
treadmill.
or get left in the dust.
There we go.
There was a little bit of a treadmill.
Hold on, let me just repair the control panel so we don't have to walk quite so far next time. There we go. Who needs a text?
I know how to take risks.
The shadows reveal their secrets.
Hey, you have leprosy now, Lord
I
Captain.
do what I must.
You gotta go see Doc to get your board
Just as I
punched.
was taught.
Huh.
Just as he ordained.
Because I went to go look at that leper.
I
I
do
see.
what I must.
That.
Ooh, that's what these are. Death cult things.
Yeah, those things.
We missed that. There's a thing of loot.
Oh, he's dead now.
Who's dead?
Random
Huh.
Leopard died.
He did.
Where?
Right here.
So you're just gonna let that guy get away with shoving somebody
No, I'm
into
gonna
a fucking...
kill him. I'm just trying to figure out
Alright.
what's going on anywhere here.
I didn't necessarily say you had to kill him, Lord Captain.
Okay, I'm going to kill him. I just want to
Okay.
figure out what's going on over here.
Okay, so there are two people you can talk to.
There's this guy
That
over
guy
here with the golden armor, and there's a guy over
this
here
lady.
with a name something like Outcast. Yeah. So, Outcast leader, who are you?
Zadina. Or Zadena, I guess.
Anybody else want to do this one? Or...
What you want?
Why did you kill this guy?
For the crime of wealth. The dead bastard had ration and fuel cells. We'll trade them for porridge.
I'm the Lord Captain. No, what are you? Mutants? Invalids?
Mold eaters. Outcasts. Folk who have no place even among the lowest of the low. Since some were born that way, some were driven out to keep them from spreading the contagion. The former won't let us near the vat. The enforcers try to shoot us on sight, as if it's our fault that we were born in a terrible place. We are worms in the rotten belly of this ship, fodder for disease.
It's a mutant. It's not disease, it's a mutant.
Yeah.
He's definitely mutant.
I think I'm gonna leave now, go talk to the other person. Before I decide to attack this guy.
But why though?
Because why not? They might have a whole other system going on down here.
Wretches such as this, disfigured by genetic abnormalities and diseases, are the perfect breeding ground for true corruption.
I'm going
They
to
bad
kill him
things.
anyway. Get on your knees.
Lord Captain in our shithole, and I'm Saint Drusus. And here's my regalia. And then he shows you his armpit. It's got boils. There's a note of hysteria in their voice. The fingers of many are convulsively trembling. Something in the fearless way they look at you. Too strange and unnatural.
I like that option better.
But I don't like you murdering on my ship, so I'm gonna lose that option first.
I mean, I don't care what option you pick. You're the little
Still
captain.
just gut shot and trade. Dude, no, this isn't mine.
We'll just gut you and.
will beg
Well,
for
okay. I guess
mercy.
I'm not reading it.
But I will grant none.
Where am I? I'm over there. I see.
You're actually in not a bad spot.
Unheard of.
Thirsty do.
This,
Except we're all gonna kick me
this,
to death.
this is a not fun. No, Capella's really close.
Well,
So,
yeah,
no, I guess-
put her in order.
I was about to say, if you don't go there, you'll be fine.
Where'd Arik go? He
Well,
moved.
why did you go all the way over there?
Hiding in the corner. It's safe here.
I was behind you. You're fine.
Yeah,
There's
but
a group
before-
of enemies in between you and I.
Yeah, that three group right there that's in
I
front
know.
of.
They'll come after me instead. I can
I mean,
stand on this guy.
I mean, you could stand, not there. You could stand right where you are, or really close, and then he could be 2 tiles away, which means then you are the priority target because you're closer. But
Yes. Hurts me
I'm
plenty.
right.
Hit me.
I did not.
Maybe
think
one
of
more
killing
time.
All the outcasts. I just wanted to kill the outcast leader.
oh well, you wanted to
Well-
kill their leader, but not them,
Yeah.
buddy.
You should have just let Arik do that before we started the fight.
I should have. I forgot that was an option.
Well, then you would have just started the
I'll
fight.
see to it personally.
But the leader would be dead.
Correct,
Mhm.
but it's fine.
On it.
There's a mechanic here with this.
I hit him with the
I
shotgun.
don't like it.
Or that.
Yeah, he
a mechanic.
stinks.
That's the
Yeah.
mechanic I was talking about. It fucking
Yeah,
sucks.
They're filled with the poo poo.
I read that before deciding to attack him.
It fucking sucks. All of them have that.
Double click.
So is it if they're on fire, they blow up?
No. If you kill them, they have stink cloud.
Which poisons
They're all
you
filled with the
and
poo-poo.
heals them.
Yeah, that.
It's fine.
Just the plague cloud.
We have to do anything. Die. How do you take the? Ah, you're in my way.
I didn't do it!
Can I do it? Hold on. If I do it this way, can I do it this way? Can I charge straight like this? Why? Fucking die.
Stairs. Stairs.
Can't take
Because
the
this is
stairs.
this is a 3 gap, or technically it's technically a 3 gap, but it's a 2.5 gap on both sides. Though technically you can. That was a psyker power, by the way. So if you could have gotten here with the charge, or even like just close.
Hey, well, you know, your
him?
Bella's in the way. I can't even charge there.
Fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous.
No, no. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Hey
hope
guys.
that these 3 outcasts target. Yes, that is exactly what I wanted you to do. Thank you very much.
Just weave.
Well, it was actually parrying.
They could have.
I know, it just looks like he's just weaving in and out.
The shit out of Thaddeus.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. But Thaddeus, I think, because of the class he chose, has actually less of a threat threshold than I do.
I don't know if I have that yet. Oh, yeah.
No, it's base threat threshold. Each class has their own threat threshold, as to whether or not certain entities are going to classify you as more of a threat or less of a threat. You are more than likely classified as less of a threat because of the class you chose. Operative is not a threat, a very threat-assessed class.
I'm not an operative.
Where, I know, but I'm just saying.
As compared
It's,
to Blade
for
Dancer.
example, Blade Dancer or even Warrior. Warrior, I believe, is the highest threat-assessed class.
There's a warrior and a soldier.
I know, but the soldier is a more ranged character, so they have less threat assessment than the warrior does. I think soldier has more than the blade dancer does, because I've seen it multiple times where the enemies that are one tile away from Argenta, the soldier, and one tile away from Cabela, the blade dancer, run to Argenta, because they'll always go after the more threat assessed entity.
Then they should be coming after me over you because you're a blade dancer and I'm a soldier.
Then I may have it wrong.
Oh, my body of flames is
can't-
amazing.
I said I think. I'm not sure.
I
They may have
take
just
30.
wanted to kill Argenta, or there was something that I chose with Argenta that just made that happen.
I take 32% addition. I have 32% additional armor against fire, and as long as I'm on fire, it's fire damage half from this amount, half for I have.
Hey, you
That's
know how
great.
that extra turn you just granted me is not supposed to give me movement?
I didn't give you extra time. Talking about Caleb.
Yeah. I
Thank
just
you,
wanted to
little
point
hats.
out. I like my boots.
Just keep hopping. There you go.
It's fine. Fuck it.
Keep doing your thing.
These are the last few enemies, and they're
Now he's
really
gonna
close.
stinky plow.
And now I can jump out of the stinky cloud.
They really are full of shit.
It's
Yeah.
gross. I can't, no matter how many times I jump, I can't make it to that guy.
Do it. Do it. Pull the trigger.
He doesn't have any more shooty shoots left.
You already shot one.
Get the reaction. Oh.
Well, then this is gonna be just for me. Oh, if I can do it. I can't. I have no movement. Why I have no movement, I don't know.
The other side awaits.
Because you shot.
Nasty.
When you shoot, you lose your movement points.
Ah.
Any action. You lose movement points.
Specifically attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming that
Because-
attack actually takes
because-
the movement points.
And technically, the Blade Dancer's Death from Above does not... It's an attack, but it does not take away your movement points.
That's a bonus action thingamabob.
Weirdly, yes, but there's no bonus actions in this game.
Yeah, we're just gonna
weird.
treat it that way.
It's a weird thing. Well,
Because we know what it is.
yeah, it's cheesy.
Hi.
Are you here to take Medina to the other side? No. You are just wandering around in the dark, looking for the light, but it is nowhere to be found. Everything
This is
has
going
been-
because well, this is going. I'm gonna go take the dogs out.
Okay, 'cause the next thing should only be more dialogue stuff anyway.
Yeah,
And-
I was waiting for it.
And
Unless something-
for a little bit, other things are gonna happen. So
There's a blood symbol next to you. It's just another part of the song of trailing blood.
Yes, here, listen. She wandered in eternity in the dark, yet was consoled, web foretold. Undying one's blood, secrets glowed, a light to guide her faithful told. But threads must end, and so the spider did that which was owed, her life and death to ship bestowed. Sacrifice yourself, I guess.
Like the worst goes through the ship, so the ship can be better. Is what it sounds like to me.
Look into darkness and do things.
I cannot fathom what I'm meant to see here.
You look into darkness and are gradually able to make out the outlines of objects hidden in the shadows, rotting corpses, rough walls, the twitching death throes of infected people left here that die. There is no light in this place, only more darkness and despair. You don't see. You'll not become like Zedna, the flesh and blood of the ship.
How do I become the flagship's blood?
I'll show you, then you'll see the light. Come.
Oh, he's insane.
well, yeah.
There they go.
Just follow hard, Lord Captain. You'll be fine.
Needless to say, I must protest throwing yourself down a ventilation shaft.
You'll be fine, Lord Captain. Just time it right. See, there's gaps. Just time it right. You'll be good.
The rotating blades promise nothing but a senseless and brutal death.
He can't pick either one of those.
Boo.
There's no dogmatic or heretical follower, apparently.
You haven't picked anything other than Iconoclast.
Yeah.
You
Of
are
course.
not a dogmatic or heretical follower.
I have some heretical stuff.
But you're not 15.
No,
you
of
have
course
3
not.
points in heretical.
So, hey Dagon, you're gonna jump in the shaft.
No, he's gonna show you how to jump in the shaft.
Nope.
Yes, shove.
That's what she said.
See, you're jumping in the shaft.
Hey, you sure you don't want to do this Dagon instead?
As he jumps in.
You timed it wrong, by the way.
He did. He very much did. He is very much dead.
He's fine.
He is floating there like a conker's oopsie scene.
I guess we go back up top now?
All right.
Oh, and I'm down here by myself.
Yes, sir!
Hi, all you death cultists.
Goddamn, no, I ain't fucking jumping down there.
Why would I?
I always have
Exactly.
a backup
Crazy.
plan.
Yeah.
I know about it.
Go. Why are you going that way?
Clicked on the death cultist and that's the way it took me.
You can't get over there to that death cultist.
But why not?
Because you can't.
There's a perfectly good bridge right there. My athletics is really low.
Good luck.
I'll just run the long way.
There is no long way around.
I always keep my options open.
I can go down over here.
If you go down, you'll miss the loot.
But
There's loot. And there's loot over there.
I'll learn from this mistake.
And
Try
you
indeed.
hurt yourself.
Minus 10 penalty to strength, toughness, and agility. That
Yeah, which makes it even harder to do the
Just a
fucking
temporary
thing.
setback.
You may not try again. Okay.
Hey,
You
you did it!
leveled up.
I did
Good
it and I
job.
leveled up. Great.
Cool. I can't level up. I am not here. We have literally abandoned you.
Means I get to actually loot some things on my own. For once. There's nothing in there that I cared about.
Well, there are a few things around. There's also some stuff up here.
I'll make the
Always
second
keep
check
your
on the
eye
way
on the
back.
prize.
Look at that big giant heretical statue.
Yep.
That's bleeding blood from his hands.
And look in his hands as to why it's bleeding blood.
Ah, because there's a bunch of corpses in his hand.
Yes, sir. Go up the ladder. Whoa, what the fuck?
He's very talented.
Nothing I care about. Is there anything
Is
else
there
over
money
here?
to
Or
be
can I go
made?
down?
You can go down now, because there's nothing on this level, but the next level does have some more loot. Over here.
I can just and then go look at it that way.
So that's the only reason I'm showing you everything without you having to hit M. You gotta hit down, go down the ladder.
I see it.
Now,
I don't
just so
remember
you know,
which one of these pieces of loot actually has things that are important to have.
Just so I know.
Just so you know, there is a way to get rid of the rash that you have acquired. But if you finish the game with it, you get an achievement.
Yes.
Dodge chance, hit chance, and parry. I don't care about any of those three. Because psychic powers are instant hit. All the time.
Yes, but your staff is not.
This,
That does go off of hit chance.
it's 10%. And I fire a lot of bolts.
No, I'm just saying. I didn't say it was a problem. I'm just saying I'm giving you all the information. It is hit chance, that route.
Nothing down here. I'm gonna continue going down.
Oh, is it over here? Or is it over here? I thought the go down bit was right
Rise
here.
to the top.
No,
or
the
get
down
left
bit's
in
right
the
here.
dust.
Okay, yeah, go down. That's why I was trying to click on go down. Hit the go down button. Because there's nothing else on that level.
And I'm gonna get here and they're gonna say you're not worthy of whatever nonsense, but didn't do their test correctly.
No, you did it. You did everything fine.
This could be an opportunity.
And with your awareness being high, you're probably going to find something over there.
Death cult is all over this place.
Yeah,
Anyone
well, it's a
care
death
about-
cult.
Target-rich environment.
Not that way.
There's a lot of things everywhere,
Just
I
gotta
know.
look at stuff.
There's
so
other
I
things
have to
over
go
there,
look
too.
at everything.
Like all these fancy red candles.
Or these.
Keep your wits
Ooh.
about
That
you.
that don't burn normally. They have a weird orangish red flame.
Greetings, sir. We took the stairs.
Yeah,
I don't see you.
we're right here. There's some. Yeah, we're right there.
Bella's there. Just about.
If you had the other actual NPCs, they'd be here too. Right there.
I won't let it define me.
You can't do it. Damn!
Try
I'll learn
again.
from this mistake.
Try again.
Hey!
I just have 4 fatigue stacks.
Just really tired. He had to jump a little bit.
Which means I get exactly 1 action point in combat.
Well, then you
Actually,
better
one
hope they
M-
don't jump
One
yet.
MP.
Oh, movement point. That doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Never
it's not AP, it's MP.
mind. I only death cultists. I don't
Yeah,
know how
that
you're still
gave
alive.
that gave Bloody Pact, which is actually
I always
Really
have
good.
a backup plan.
because its special ability called Crimson Rage costs no AP and gives 1 AP, but it hurts you a little bit.
Hi, whoever you are, you're an old man that's
He's the Vizier,
really, really white.
and his eyes are sewn shut.
And the Lord of the Ark walked the paths of unlife in the footsteps of the web's very first spinner. And the servants of death bowed before him, for the domain is the giver of life. Yes, truth like a steam pours from your lips. We welcome him as the tenants demand. The blood-spun web welcomes its new lord. I am the Vizier. For many years we have waited, and now you are here.
Does that giant skeleton dragon, skeleton that you were talking about,
What?
holding all the bodies?
Yeah. What about it?
The leader of this place was said to be just a giant skeleton that can't leave.
I don't think the statue's moving, do you?
No? What do you mean you've waited many years? I just found out about you.
As I delve into my divinations from the flesh and blood of the departed ones, I turn a relic most ancient and priceless. It is his tarot, inherited by the cult from the matriarch who spun the first thread. One of the weedings I did back when I still had the strength to leave the temple and usher souls on their final journey. It was when, in the intricate tangle of destiny, I glimpsed our meeting. But when we would meet, alas, was not revealed, so we waited, and now the hour has come.
Vizier is some sort of title.
Fucking Siger. You sense a strange disturbance around the Vizier. It's similar to the one that appears around Cabela, but stronger. He isn't a psyker, or else he is such a powerful one that he can conceal his gift. However, his psychic potential is definitely higher than that of an average mortal. There are people like that in the Imperium, undiscovered by inquisitorial hunters. They live out their lives as individuals with a reputation for having strange things happen to them on occasion. Perhaps this decrepit old man is indeed capable of gleaning something more from the Emperor's tarot than just painted pictures.
So,
And he hasn't sprouted a tentacle, so... Eh?
yes, what about tentacles?
Huh?
What was that about tentacles?
No.
What?
Okay. So you just walk down the stairs, and I had to jump through spinning fan blades where I just saw someone die. 2 people die.
One
What's up
person
with that?
died.
2 people died.
She didn't. When that Zadena person didn't die.
1 person died. What's up with that?
The spinners guided them along a different trail. You had to take the step, for only you are meant to become the flagship's blood domain. There's no reason to test the faith of those who follow you, for this burden was for their lord to bear.
How did you build this whole temple here?
Nobody checks the lower decks. It's weird. That's all you're getting.
I've walked the path of the meteoric spider. What now?
Trials. By accepting it and setting out on the path, you have passed the first one, the trial of resolve. For not everyone is prepared to shun their fear and doubt and embark on a search for the unknown, a search for death. The trial of compassion was the second. You passed it when you put yourself, albeit briefly, in the service of another soul, a man suffering from burns. For the choice between life and death is to be made only by those willing to take responsibility for the pain of another. The third was one of justice. In assuming the role of judge for an apostate of our faith, you declared your right to influence the balance of life and death that the errant soul had upset. And the fourth was duty, for duty leads to death, and we are prepared to render our duty to the undying one, fearless and accepting of our purpose, which is to serve him. You too have proven yourself prepared, and the 4 trials have brought you here.
Were the trials truly necessary? I figured... Chaos? Chaos.
How is that a chaos
I
option?
don't know.
These are a bunch of esoteric, crazy religious people, man. You gonna question them about their rituals?
Yes, because there's rivers of blood flowing everywhere.
That's part of their shit, man. The quicker we
Unending
get out of here,
rivers
the
of
better.
blood. All
That's
their
why I said
weapons
we
are
should
dripping
leave.
and constantly dripping.
Trust me, I've noticed. You'd think
It's
that
not
he cleans his chest
unending.
I
for the
haven't
tenants.
seen
Each
that.
that the lesson
It's
learned
an
is
infinite fountain.
supreme reward for the one who is open to
It
self-discovery.
just resets.
Peace, my brother. The time has almost come.
I see you're... Are you blind or something? No.
Ow.
Are you blind or something?
Sighted for much of my life until a disciple of mine violated the tenets and I realized just how blind I had been. A lesson, but a bitter one. To look with one's eyes alone is to be easily fooled. The heart cannot be lied to. Such is the truth, and such was my choice. I sealed my eyelids with a chaos of true sight, and now I see more and better.
So this entire conversation was just another test.
The tenets command us to be prepared for all trials, corporeal and spiritual alike. Are you prepared, Domin Simon?
When did you cut me from all the way over there?
A
didn't cut
strange,
you.
serene calm envelops your body. Your fatigue subsides, and you seem to float in the air, seeing things that you had not noticed before. The shadows in the corners taking on shape and color. The subdued lumen light playing on the cultist bone masks. Are they truly masks? Their tall, lean, empty-eyed wearers might as well be dead people. A chill runs down your spine.
What's the meaning of this?
Your heart's beating slowly. Your breathing has become deeper. Your thoughts are muddled. You seem to be under the influence of a potent stimulant.
Look around the temple.
One moment the walls of Death's sanctums grow infinitely wide, the next they are so narrow as to make it hard to breathe. The floor dances under your feet, and the undying Emperor statue seems to shake its head threateningly as it looks down upon you.
And what happens now?
That is for you to tell me.
Now you're going to initiate me as a servant of death. That seems to be what they want.
You have become the blood of the flagship. Now you will become one of his faithful servants. We may not name you a spinner, for a spinner's thread demands the forsaking of one's previous life, but the blood spun still accept you. The tenants allow it, but only for a doman who has followed the trailing blood until the end.
See? You followed everything they wanted you to do.
I
And you
didn't.
don't have leprosy anymore.
I don't have leprosy anymore.
You're gonna bathe in that blood and be cured.
Well, if I known that was gonna happen, I wouldn't have done it. Also, this is weird.
It's also not how you
is
cure
what it is.
leprosy.
It's not, but it's going to.
That is how you get infected with more leprosy. Upon the ritual platform at the Undying Emperor's feet, under the keen gaze of his darkened eye sockets, you feel completely insignificant. Surprisingly, the thick blood pouring from his hands onto your brow, chest, and shoulders is still warm. Death has spoken your name, Doman Simon. Death accepts you. A familiar whisper is scratching at the periphery of your consciousness. Even if he hears you, what does he care? He didn't save Theodora. He won't save you either. You aren't his chosen one, but what if you offer a prayer to the gods that you
Gross.
that are truly immortal? The ones who do not hold back with their gifts. The ones who are always willing to accept you.
Gross.
I'm gonna look at the face of the Undying Emperor because I'm not tasting the blood. That's gross.
Minty. Which is strange. Blood falls into your eyes. You hiss in pain but raise your head to a red mist
Ow,
that glimpses a harsh
yeah, that's
truth
just
in the
as
Emperor's
bad.
face. Death sees you. It is watching you. Could the lingering intoxication still be playing tricks on your mind?
I mean, the air's not all wibbly, so.
A healing grace descends upon you. The rash disappears.
But I wanted to keep the ratch for the
Well, too bad
achievement.
you decided to be a blood cultist.
I didn't know there's another option.
I didn't do it. You could have. You just been like, give me the fucking antidote.
Technically, yeah.
This is why I don't want to skip through dialogue.
I haven't been.
I haven't been.
You keep insisting.
You
that
were
I
well
do.
informed.
So I just look at them, choose whatever one you all
Well,
came
each
first.
dialogue option there would have ended things. I picked the one I would pick, which is what I have been doing this entire time. And usually you ignore me.
Death has accepted you,
But the
Doman
ritual is
Simon.
complete.
Now for all of time, you are the Blood Warden and the Undying One's most venerable servant. It is complete, but you are not. Take these threads, young one.
I don't care about any of that.
Cultists whisper prayers.
Well, now you have a few more extra skills you can pick.
And I get another achievement. Sup, dude, we took the stairs.
What up, man?
And I already leveled up.
Great.
That one.
Let us
Now I
stop
can
door.
figure out how to get out of here.
Hold on. There's more loot up here.
That's how it's done.
Where are you going? Where did you go? There you is. Because for some reason, I couldn't move my character.
I made an active boo-boo because I thought that an ability did something that it doesn't do.
You want to go through and reset?
Dad. Earliest convenience. It is not, however, a pressing matter. It just means that my silly attempt of 2 guns is not gonna fucking happen. Because it really wants you to have melee there.
But anything else you want to grab over here?
I don't think there's any other stuff here now.
I'm just gonna wait for Medina to finish leveling up and then
Well, Medina's not
is
here right
That's why he's not up right. So I can just leave.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Ah.
Let me show you the way, Domin.
Oh yeah.
"'Twas a freight line. You need more goo soup."
Yeah, that shit was good, right?
No. Yet it is strangely addicting.
It is.
Almost
good,
like you
right?
feel like the goo soup is good and having more will only be beneficial.
See, it was good, right?
Just let it amount around you. Feel its warmth.
Take a bath.
Soak in the goo. See if there's anything else that people want to look at over. Okay.
What?
What else
Why
did
did
you want to go look at?
Well, there's quests for here, so I would just check them where you to make sure that we don't, whatever it.
Journal. Shh. Fucking hide the completed task. I don't know why that's always checked when I fucking get into this goddamn game.
Okay, you have in fact looked everywhere.
Yeah. We've done everything here. Now we gotta talk to
That
this
one
guy.
can't be completed till later.
Hey, were you in a shootout? Looked like there was a local gang that went to smuggle goods. Oh,
This one wasn't mine. It's the only reason I'm not doing this.
Yes.
how was that?
There's... Who dared?
There's thieves in the technical room. People in the
Thieves? I just had an enforcer hanged for dealing with a local gang. I had hoped that the lesson had been learned by the Emperor, Lord Captain. Why must you be so unconcerned with your own safety? It is our duty to find and shoot lawless scum. Throne, you are going to become the best enforcer in the bay at this rate.
Now that's the army of blade dancers that's around here, for being honest.
Yeah, it is.
there's a crate of auto guns somehow. I have no clue how they got them. Tell me how I got them.
Auto guns? Warp, take me. They couldn't have bypassed the security of a munitions train and walked away with the cargo without help from someone in the enforcers. I executed one reprobate who was trafficking in weapons not too long ago. But even that moron wasn't so greedy and stupid as to arm the rabble with auto guns. So there is another who dishonors the enforcer's uniform. I will find the maggot and shove their head under a passing train.
Cool. People think that they belong to Nemesis or connected to Nemesis.
The foreman? You wouldn't believe the kinds of thugs he welcomes at his vat. I agree that sympathizers of Nemesite's anarchic cause may be involved in this outrage, but I don't trust that foreman character. He knows everyone in the bay, he sees everything, but he never informs on one of his own. He only complains about problems I am already well aware of.
There's also mutants in the pestilence pit.
You
That's what the pestilence pit is for.
You went to the pestilence pit? You into the pestilence pit. Pardon me, Lord Captain. I just can't begin to find the words I would use if I had to tell the Master at Arms that you had perished in there. The enforcers do regular checks to see if there are any dangerous, blight-stricken rejects hiding at the bottom of the bay. I implore you, Lord Captain, leave this job to us.
The forces have been stealing from people. Why is that?
The compartment has just enough food to avoid starvation, Lord Captain. This is why the enforcers are making sure that no serf has more cards than they're supposed to. They used to rip out people's tongues for it. but I reduced the punishment to simply beating the thieves and confiscating all their cards. The orders are to give these cards to workers who are starving due to lack of work shifts. Not that it helps them much, but it's better than nothing. Are there enforcers guilty of misappropriating the confiscated items? Yes. Do those caught stealing receive severe punishment? Absolutely.
Well, I came across a drawing for worker with a red mask. What is it about?
It's a figure of local legend, known as Nemesis, protector of the poor and oppressed. Ever since I was a child, desperate people have been drawing his portrait on the walls, hoping to summon a defender to punish those who wronged them. We've had 13 or so fools calling themselves Nemesis over the past 5 years. We disburdened ourselves of them, just to be sure.
I find this to be disconcerting. Watch out.
Always, Lord Captain.
I finished talking about the bay, or inspecting the bay.
Will there be any orders based on the inspection's conclusion? Ooh.
The workers will be provided with everything they need to serve the freight line properly. Food and medicine will be delivered to the bay. And you demote any of the forces found to be abusing their authority to the status of worker.
Orders understood. Educated labor.
And
Actually is really good.
you go about your day.
I just now noticed the name of our ship.
I don't know what it is.
Righteous
A right-
absolution.
Righteous Absolution.
Not picking a lot of holy options for a name like that.
Yep.
The orders have been carried out. The compartment's operating according to the new procedure.
And look, the
We did
lights
that
aren't red
thing.
in here anymore.
I'm back.
Greetings.
Welcome back.
We finished with the
You have a
freight line.
level up.
Get us back to the fucking top of the thing. And then go take care of Janris talking. And then give me a
I think
respec.
there's also, Jocasta wants to, will have something to say about what you did down here.
No,
Yes,
I'm pretty sure you won't.
she, and yes,
I'm pretty sure they won't.
I'm fairly certain they will. She is the head of the enforcers, after all.
Let's do Janris. Make the episode cut after that, which shouldn't take too long.
Yeah.
And then we can head to the next actual place to go.
I need to go soon. Have to be up early tomorrow.
Unfortunate.
Dangerous. Probably good there. Hey, you're over here.
Still give me the respect. What's up?
There's apparently a problem with the servitors. What's going on?
You see, your lordship, the ship's servitors have been malfunctioning of late. They violate protocols, interrupt their tasks, observe crew members for long periods of time, and move erratically with no meaning or purpose. It's been a routine technical fault. I would have decided the fate of the servitors myself, but I deemed it necessary to notify you. I do not wish to hide such irregularities from the Lord Captain.
Good, you shouldn't.
If you wish to observe the servitors and usual behavior before you decide their fate, this can be arranged. The majority of the defective units have been delivered to one of the storage compartments pending your decision.
Stop hiding shit from your Lord Captain, Abelard.
I want to go look at them, but if I say do it right now, we're going to go do that right now.
Just do it right now. Trust
Let's
me.
do it right now.
As you wish. Would you like the Engine Seer Prime to accompany you?
Sure.
As you command.
It's a book.
When his lordship arrived at the scene, he found the servitors in the same position they had assumed after they had been corralled into the bay, all standing in a long spiraling line and facing the center of their strange formation. The moment his lordship crossed the threshold of the bay gate, their bodies jerked into motion, all as one, as if obeying a command. The servitors turned to face the Lord Captain. The technomats tasked with overseeing the defective units even reached for their weapons, but then the servitors went still just as abruptly, staring at his lordship with vacant eyes. All present held their breath, disturbed by the sight. We waited for the Lord Captain to speak. His Lordship Simon van Valansis.
I want to report on the defective unit status from Technomat.
The Technomat's long-winded and detailed report could have been summarized in a single key point. Despite the servitors of normal behavior, they were still quite capable of carrying out tasks, and therefore the circumstances did not call for their termination. And then he
Took several steps towards the servitors.
Immediately, the servitors, each and every one of them, stepped toward the Lord Captain in perfect unison. They mimicked his movements with frightening precision. The road captain halted in place and after a moment's thought waved his hand, and the servitors just as synchronously repeated that gesture as well. When the Lord Captain turned quizzically toward the technomat, so did the servitors, as if mocking him. Whatever the Lord Captain did, be it an incline of his head, a wave of his hand, or a step to the side, the defective units repeated it without a moment's delay or hesitation, like grotesque marionettes controlled by an unseen puppeteer. We observed this mime unfold in distressed bafflement for nearly a minute until the servitors finally came to a stop. Not sensing any threat from them, the rogue trader approached with confidence. The Lord Captain.
Examine the servitors.
As High Factotum, it was I who had prompted that entire inspection, and thus it was my duty to follow the Lord Captain. As we stepped closer, we noticed a fascinating irregularity. The servitors' pupils, normally still, were shaking wildly. Their bulging veins were pulsating under the copper colors, inscribed with their past offenses, as if those mindless half-machines were locked in a perpetual state of extreme tension. A visibly shaken technomat behind us proposed that the human souls had awakened deep within the servitors' bodies after a long slumber, within their lobotomized brains. Formerly bereft of intelligence, they had attained awareness, feeling, and understanding. After a pause, a technomat added that the servitors used to function properly, and that no one had been able to explain the change in their behavior. His gaze still trained on the motionless but animate half-machines and half-people, the Lord Captain.
Away from the servitors. I examined them. They seem to be half people, and they're still functioning, so turn to me to announce the position.
And the Lord Captain gave the order that...
to dispose of this perpetrator, so the human souls may be released from their core.
The Lord Captain's command was executed post-haste. All defective units were incinerated in furnaces and their remains were expelled to the void. The crew was provided with replacement servitors and soon forgot all about the destroyed unit's peculiarities. Yet this incident haunts my memories to this day. With the fate of the defective servitors decided, nothing could now distract the Lord Captain from his mission.
We need anything else before... I would like to order the shipping and transportation of some goods.
I just want to show you this.
Yep.
You can trade with all of these people
trade
without
with them,
actually
but
going to every one of those people. Once you find them all.
Thought that this stuff wasn't shown anymore because we were leaving the station.
Well, look at who it's going through. We're taking it to Quartz Crane and Thunderfang. Those are no longer the merchants after this area.
I see. And you want to go respect yourself?
Because it has dual wielding, but the offhand has a penalty to it. There is a skill that removes that penalty, but it only does it for melee weapons.
What's that?
Yep. Yes, he is.
Anything else need to be done here on the bridge?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't need no respect.
Stochastic.
Lord Captain.
Nothing to say.
They had
Goes
nothing
not.
to say.
Weird.
Stochastic. Starbat.
Did she not?
No.
They had nothing to say.
Oh, weird.
They had nothing to say.
But he didn't come back with a rash.
We would have known that.
Oh
the blood
yeah, you
shower
have to
would-
come back with a rash. Tell her about the rash, and then she gets pissed off. That's right.
Or you can go take it to the priest, who will pray over it.
Yeah. There are technically 3 ways of getting rid of it. I'm just pinging. Leave me alone. She just cut herself.
Cutting.
He does that every time. The only
Anything
real
else?
option left is the bigger thing that it seems like we
Yeah.
don't want to do right now.
He's got to go to bed.
This is an hour-long recording. So it feels like a good stopping point.
Yeah.
It's- nothing else is really major going on. Unless the Foxmaster heard some rumors. Nope.
No,
No, she won't until the next place.
So nothing's going on.
Until we get to Furibundus.
Very abundance.
Then I'm just gonna end my episode. Is that alright?
Okay.
We'll be back eventually for the next one. I guess. Goodbye. I don't do any sign-offs.